Alright everybody, welcome back to the second part of making your Pikmin 3 mission mode level. So if you came from part 1 where we went over how to make the basic level layout and you're happy with the level you've done, you might be wondering, how do I edit the timer? Because the timer is probably too short if you edit the first level, or or if it's too long, or if the score doesn't add up. Today we're going to go over those two things, plus the Pikmin info screen. That's like before you load the mission and it shows you what Pikmin types you get. So yeah, first you want to go to your Pikmin route that you dumped on your computer from last time. Want to go ahead and open up the content, go to CMCMN, and down into the system folder right here, the third last folder on the files here. You want to open up this. You have all these crazy files. You want to go ahead and open up mission set. And this is where all like the information that the game reads to load what level is what and what kind of time, what kind of score it does. So since we edited the first level last time, we're gonna go ahead and continue with the first level. So we want to look for misset underscore mis1 underscore poco. This is the information file. You want to go ahead and open up your Switch toolbox that I linked last time too. So assuming if you still have it, if you don't, you can go ahead and Google it. It's pretty easy to download. Open up the file you wish to edit. So in this case, it's the first one for me. And we have the mis1 underscore poco text file. You want to go ahead and export that the same way as the gen files. Now you want to open up this text file here. You can use Notepad. You can use Notepad++. I prefer Notepad++ because it's way more advanced. But yeah, so you'll see all of these things here. This is what basically tells the game what kind of level to load, what the certain details. So we have the ID mis1 poco, which is the first level, Tropical Forest. We have the map name. This is where you can tell the game what map to load. For example, if you want to load Garden of Hope over this level, you can just type in map B for this. But I'm gonna keep it mis1 because I'm working with the mis1 for this tutorial here. The map 2D is like the 2D map renders on the bottom screen. This is usually left blank because it loads by itself. This generator folder, you can basically make as many generators as you want, and you can just tell the game which archive to load, which generator archive you want to load, which is pretty cool. Like you may see here's Poco 6 from like the DLC. So yeah, if I wanted to make it load DLC, you just type in Poco 6. Or Battle of Enemies, you just type in Techie, which is nice. So yeah, so here's the time limit section. Pretty self-explanatory if you want to change whatever time it is. The default was 7, but here I changed it to 15. So I can change it to 14 to show you it can work. This start Pikmin number values, I don't touch that. I don't really mess with that. The start onion thing basically tells the game how many onions to load onto the map. So say if I want to take the 3 onions that spawn in one of the battle enemies, I can open one of these tech files and then just copy the code whatever it has in that text file. Like for example, this one has actually they're the same, but anyway, but you get what I mean. But if it has like a different value here, it can spawn more than 2 onions. I think the default is spawning 2 onions. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Now the grade score is what we're gonna change. This is basically what score gets you what medal. So from left to right, it goes from platinum to gold to silver to bronze. So basically, we can change the platinum score. We can make it 2,700. You can play around as much as you want. Like, even if you have a lot of fruits, like it'll count automatically, but you gotta edit the amount, what amount gets you that medal, if you know what I mean. So yeah, we're gonna change a bronze requirement to 200 because there's a pair in the level that we made that takes 200 Pocos. So that can get us 200 Pocos easy. They'll get us the bronze medal. So yeah, this is how you change the medals here. This rule data here basically tells what kind of a mission version you want the game to load. So all the mission 1 Pocos have the Poco mission. You can make it load a Battle Enemies mission, But the thing is that like the score is not going to save, because if you load like a battle enemies mission through the collect treasure menu, it probably gets messed up. I don't know why it gets messed up, but it still kind of works. So I mean, if you really want to make it battle enemies, you can. Just the only thing is that you won't be able to save your high score. But yeah, well, once you're done tweaking this information file as much as you want, you go ahead and save it. You can close Notepad. Now you can replace the raw data, just like the generator file from the last part. You can replace the your normal Poco text to this new edited one. Now you can go ahead and save, yes, and compress, yes, and should be done quickly. And there you go. We have made changes to the timer and the score. So we can go ahead and delete this kid. Now you want to go look for Ms1 Poco pick number. Now this is what determines what Pikmin is displayed in the screen before you load in. So you want to go ahead and open up this file with the switch toolbox. And we have another text file. So you can go ahead and export it. And go ahead and open it with the notepad of your choice. So we have all these numbers here. Wait a second. So yeah. So from left to right, there's 7 values, and there's 7 more values, and these last 4 values I don't really mess with, but here I'll show a picture on screen like what each of these values are. So like from left to right, we have the first value is purple Pikmin, this one is blues, third one is reds, 4th are whites, the 5th are yellows, 6 are wings, and the 7th are rock Pikmin. And then it just repeats. So like for like the second set of 7 values is used for candy pop buds that show on the screen with the same order of coloring. So like purple candy pop bud, blue candy pop bud, red candy pop bud, all that stuff. So we want to add purple Pikmin because we've added purple Pikmin to the level. So we can add 10 or any value as long as it's not 0. If it's 0, it's not going to show. But if you add like 100 or 12, it doesn't matter. Maybe not too big. I haven't tested how high it could get, but keep it to like 10 or something. So yeah. And then I'm just gonna add let's just add a candy pop bud. Let's just add like a white one, I guess. You can make it 5 here, just to show that it does work. You can save this file, and you can replace it the same way as you did with the other ones. Replace the text file with your edited one. Save, compress, yes, and it should be done. That's it. That's basically the most very, very simple way of how to edit your text files. So yeah, once you got all that done, you go ahead and just close all that, and make sure you delete these text files off the folder here. Otherwise, the game won't load. So yeah, I'll meet you back in the game where I show you these changes. All right, go ahead and click mission mode. Alright, now collect treasure. First stage, and boom! There is our edited changes to the level. We have purple Pikmin and the white flower on the screen. We have the time limit of 14 minutes. Now let's go see if the medals work. So we go ahead and start. And by the way, the green screen on my end is just a driver error, so I'm pretty sure it'll be fine for you guys, but on my computer, unfortunately, I don't know why it does that. Alright, so we're in the level. We have, yep, see the bronze here moved to closer to the meter. I think we changed it to 200, so let's go collect this pair and we'll see if it automatically gives us bronze. Oh, that's a crazy kid. Okay, sorry. And yeah, we've got the bronze medal immediately because we changed it to a value of 200. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. That's a basic, simple level editing for part 2. If you want to see part 3, where I can show you the name of the level edit, you can go ahead and click subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next part for changing the name. So see you guys then. Enjoy making your levels.